Once again, Sadio Mane has beaten Mohamed Salah. My goodness me. This beef. Sadio Mane was always the better player. He was always the better player. I mean, the way he's led Senegal, the way he was leading the lines at Liverpool, even the way he's playing at Al Nassr, Sadio Mane was always the better player. I think we just have to come to admit that because you people say no, Salah got the goals. Mane was the one running back. Mane was the one giving the ball. Mane was the one that did most of the hard work. But you know who got all the credit? Mo Salah, Mo Salah, Mo Salah. And people would argue that Mo Salah has a lot of assists, but let's be honest. If you are watching football, you would know that most of the time okay, not most of the time, but there were moments whereby you even know that if Salah gives it to Mane or whatever, it's a goal. I mean, that we all know it's like 5 years ago, maybe probably even six. But for him to reach that point of shouting, even telling the coach, that tells you something. I saw the goal that Mane scored, and to be honest, I think it's one of those the keeper thought it was deflected. He couldn't jump. His feet were planted, and by the time he saw it, it was too late. Salah, Salah, and I'm hearing he had a disaster class. And with the thing with Salah is he's a person that has made the best use of his abilities, running fast, shooting, and he's made the best of his physical strengths. Because with such players, when they're at their peak, 26, 27, maybe 30, 31, they are the best in the world. When they start getting older, they can't drop the ball like they used to. No, 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 no. It's not that they can't drop the ball like they used to. When they used to drop the ball like that, they had the speed and energy to overpower the person that was in front of them. But now they lose the pace, they do lose some of the power, and then you start seeing the player for what they are. It's not to say that Salah is a bad player, no. He made the best use of his body when he was in his prime. But now that he's older, that technique, it's not showing. And then he's failing to lead the lines. And like money. I think the best way to tell how good a player is how they play when they are in their later, how well they play in their later years. Salah is not a bad player. He made the best use of his physical attributes. But Mane, even in terms of leadership, the guy is good. Senegal deserved to go through, and at least this time we didn't hear stories about the referees, VAR, and whatnot. And once again, Sadio Mane, he's a class act. Let's just be honest. Um, so I think, and funny thing is that I wonder how it's going to be at Liverpool with Salah coming back. It seems as if they figured something out, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what Annie Slot will cook. Otherwise, Senegal, you really do deserve it. And in the final, I've just shared the news. Morocco has beat Nigerian Pens. Senegal versus Morocco. What an interesting final. See you then. Goodbye.